This is an ode to the 4003 and 4003S respectively, bass guitars. Something that, if you're new to the channel, has a very large place in my heart because about a year ago, I thought that my time with them was up and it was time for me to move on and find something new and search for a new sound sonically that would fit me. That, as well as being in a financial bind of course, would lead me to sell my Fireglow 2021 Rickenbacker 4003S. What I wouldn't know is that the Rick I owned would be the last one I would play for the better part about 9-ish months. I thought the Rick wasn't my sound at that point in time because I was in my college jazz ensemble and was leaning more into the Fender Precision bass as well as getting my hands on the upright. Which, don't get me wrong, I love P basses. I love them to the point where I custom ordered one to my specific tastes. The sound is addicting and it works for literally everything. I've used it in just about everything else since. I really haven't used any other kind of bass, maybe outside of the Idiot I've used on stage once. It's a bass that keeps me in my lane as a bass player, and it's a great performer. It's a great platform and I love it. But Ricks do something to me. It's almost as if they allow me to fully unchain my self-expression and I find myself playing a lot busier. Something about the sound of Ricks makes me want to just take the wheel and drive the song, and whether that metaphorical car makes it home or drives us right off the cliff, that doesn't really matter. It's a mid-range sucker puncher and it's good enough to make any local lead guitar player weep. It makes me want to write my own music instead of playing other people's originals. It brings out the truest form of me in my playing. Let me put it this way. If you gave me a jazz bass, that is Floof on a jazz bass. Stingrays, same thing, same story. Even putting me on a P bass, it would feel like Floof, but on a P bass. But if you give me a Rick, the only thing that comes out at that point is Austin. Because behind the scenes, and even in the scope of this channel, Floof is a character. A character that I love and is incredibly close to the real person that actually runs this channel, which keeps me very authentic and in my own, personal self without, building too much of a character to the point where they're, separated or something. It's really hard to explain. I try not to separate myself too far. Basically what you see on the channel is a more exaggerated rendition of myself, let alone somebody different. So it takes a really special instrument, just a really special slab of wood to break that character that I put out here and put in front of the camera and give to you guys, and really bring out the truest form of myself. The honest, truly authentic person behind the scenes that makes this dumb channel work. And for me, Rickenbacker basses do that. I hope to come across one again for myself so I could buy it, but with a bit of debt on my hands and other priorities, it's just going to be put on the back burner. Which brings me to this part. I have contacted the guy who has mine, who contacted me wondering whether or not it was a 4003S, so that way he could get oh, you know those Zero Mod? It was a Zero Mod thumb rest, that's what he wanted. And he never got back to me, which sucks. So I'll be stocking about every 4003S Fireglow in the near future to see if any of them were mine. Which reminds me, if you have a 2021 4003S Fireglow Rickenbacker, please hit me up. I would like to know if it was mine, and if it is mine, I have the serial written down. We just match, and if it doesn't match, I can just send you on your way. But yeah, no, I would like that back, thanks. Anyway, until then, I have the videos on this channel, as well as this one, and that is my ode to the Rickenbacker bass. Cut like half this shit out. Also, it's Rickenbacker, not Rickenbacker. He had the dude had anglicized his name because of like World War I or World War II or something, whatever. Listen, it's a K, not an... Oh, forget it.